Hi, my name is Joey Majorana. I'm a licensed realtor here in Boston and the surrounding area, and here are 10 reasons why you'll love living in Boston. Starting off with number 10, safety. Neighborhood Scout just released their list of the top 100 safest neighborhoods in the United States. 19 of those cities are actually in the Boston metro area. That's almost 20% of the list, just right here in Boston. That's not to say that crime doesn't happen here. Massachusetts ranks number 4 in safety and crime. Number 9, sports. Boston is nicknamed the City of Champions for a reason. They have won 12 titles since 2000, thanks to the Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins, and Celtics. Once you get here, it's easy to see the winning tradition and feel the pride of the city. Okay, moving on to number 8, healthcare and technology. When you're in Boston, you are never too far from the top hospitals in the nation. Some examples are Massachusetts General, Brigham and Women's Hospital, Boston Children's Hospital, and much more. Even with all the history in the city, you have a front row seat to all the new cutting-edge technology in medicine. According to the US News, Massachusetts ranks number 2 in healthcare. Number 7, walkability. Once you get here, you'll notice that the city was actually built for people, not cars, with the charm of its narrow streets and its cobblestone roads and sidewalks. According to USA Today, in 2019, Boston ranked number 3 when it came to walkability. Number 6, the fall. New England does fall better than anyone else. You have the autumn weather, football, apple picking, pumpkins, as well as the foliage of the leaves in Boston. It's really a beautiful thing, and if you're coming to visit, definitely come during the fall. Number 5, food. Boston is much more than clam chowder and lobster rolls. Not only are they known for some of the freshest seafood in the country, but over the last 5 years, the food scene has blown up here. The food scene has become more competitive, diverse, and of course delicious. Boston also has many coffee shops and breweries, pubs, and restaurants. So there's a little something for everyone. Number 4, education and work. Boston takes education seriously. In fact, Massachusetts ranks number 1 in education from pre-K to high school. The average teacher-to-student ratio is around 11-1 or 13-1. The graduation rate is one of the highest in the country at 87%. That's just high school. I didn't even mention that Boston is home to some of the top universities in the entire universe. With some of the best education, Boston is able to reap what it sows, with many of the students staying here in Boston for work. Boston has an unemployment rate of only 3% and an average salary of $76,000, according to PayScale. Number 3, history. It is hard to find another city with everything we just mentioned and they're able to retain their history. Only Boston can do that. There's tons of history here. You have the Freedom Trail, the graves of Paul Revere and Sam Adams, Boston Harbor, even the home that Martin Luther King Jr. stayed at while studying here at Boston University. There is no better place for US history than Boston. Number 2, weekend trips. Not only is there so much to do within Boston, there is a ton to do within an hour or 2 hours outside of the city as well. Like whale watching in Cape Ann, skiing in Vermont, take a trip down to New York in 4 hours, or spend a weekend in Cape Cod or Portland, Maine. Number 1, the neighborhoods. Boston is a puzzle with each neighborhood being a piece characterizing what the Boston Metro was and is, each piece being essential. Each neighborhood and surrounding area has its own history and charm and traditions, from hearing Italian spoken on the streets in the North End to one of the largest St. Patrick's Day parades in Southie. You have the lanterns that light Beacon Hill, Alston Christmas in Alston, Davis Square in Somerville, Harvard and MIT in Cambridge. The list goes on. All this and more intertwined with the elements of nature like the Charles River, the harbor, the Emerald Necklace. Everything comes together to form the great city of Boston. Please like and subscribe to my video. I'll be making more throughout the year. Thank you.